Hello and welcome to your Spirit Messages reading. At the foundation of your reading, you have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, entitled The Lord of Blended Pleasure. And I feel like you've been finding a great sense of emotional stability lately. I feel like you're doing things and making decisions that are helping you feel more grounded, more secure with where you're at. And that's because you were in a place where you were like feeling out of cahoots emotionally. It was chaotic for you, okay? So let's look at your cards. Let's see what you have. Starting with the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles, the Hermit at the center of your reading, and the Empress. Then we have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. So I feel that, you had to cut some things off. You had to let go of a situation because it was causing so much frustration. You just couldn't deal with it no more. So you cut it off at the head. But in order to do that, you had to come out of those emotions and get into what you know. You had to go for what you know instead of go for how you feel. Because you saw that in this situation, things just weren't changing, and it was not improving. And so you had to cut something out. Well, now you're like, okay, I'm still going to move forward in my goals. With this Knight of Pentacles saying, I'm still going to move forward in my goals. And I may not know everything about how to get there, but I know one thing's for sure is I'm going to continue moving forward in this journey for myself. I'm going to continue. And you know what? I'm going to focus more on what I need to do for myself. And with this deer with angel wings, deer head with angel wings on it, I see you finding balance and seeing the duality of situations, looking at what has continued forward with me that hasn't pleased me, and what is it that's causing me to hold on to these things, and how is it that I could be making moves for myself, but I'm choosing to drag my feet, is what I'm hearing. Well, because you're asking these important questions and you're determined to move forward like you are. The High Priestess comes in and says, you know what? You're going to be getting the information you need, because see, the High Priestess is the secret. She is the divine download. She is the divine communication. This is where you get the epiphany, and the divine mind is received. Okay, the High Priestess is the receiver. So as far as your plans to move forward and your goal and your vision for your life, the High Priestess is looking right at you. So saying all the answers you need, you will have, and they will be coming directly to you. Okay. The Hermit is in the center of the reading, and my attention is brought there because the Hermit is the person who looks inside for the answers, and I feel that that's strongly what you've been doing, and that's also benefiting. Why is the High Priestess here, right? Emotionally, like you had to shut some things down, and I feel like you even had to shut down some of your spirit energy, because I felt like you've been seeing too much, hearing too much, and knowing too much spiritually, that it got you in a bit of a state of confusion. So you were like, hold on, dial that back just a minute and let me get clear. Let me get focused on me for just a minute. Because I feel like some of this, what you had to dial back on spiritual downloads, had to do a lot with other people. So that empathic energy of picking up somebody else's feelings, how they're doing today, and what's going on in their head, and always worrying about what they're doing and where they're at. And so having to shut down. And these two energies are giving you strong stability emotionally, in your heart and mind, and your physicality, because you have drawn your energy back to yourself, And so now you're just like, okay, what's next? What's next? I've been working forward to my goals, but what's coming next? Well, according to this, what's coming next is you're going to be feeling lots of love. You're going to be feeling very blessed. You're going to be feeling your beauty. You're going to be feeling your power. You're going to be feeling your authority. You're going to be feeling your creativeness. You're going to be feeling your ability to materialize, manifest and materialize the realization of the things that you need, whether they're financially or emotionally. The ideas materializing for you, the epiphanies that you need coming through, okay? I see here, though, that you have also, again, in this card right here wants to tell me that your spiritual connection is so strong, okay? You and spirit, y'all work together in a very good way. In other words, God give you messages and you receive them. And spiritually, you're able to download the energy that is in the room that you're in, okay? And I feel like you've been in a place of spiritual blessing, abundance. You feel spiritually good, right? Okay? And I'm talking about that so much because this is what gave you the power to shut down some of these external focuses that you have had and cut off at the head the things that were causing you so much frustration. So I feel like now you're looking forward to bringing an end of some overwhelming energy that you had going on. There's something that's making you feel overwhelmed, having you question. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with, your choice to move on and seek direction over all this you had to cut out. You're like, how could I have let myself end up in this situation that was so difficult that I had to really cut all this stuff out of my life? And how do I move forward into love? So even though everything in your life is oriented facing forward, I see you still looking to the past right here. I see your eyes focused still to the past and really focused to this situation a lot. That cards are asking you to focus your energy towards the Empress. Focus your energy towards your creative ability. Focus your energy and your gaze. Focus your attention upon your beauty, your abundance, your ability to manifest. How many times did you think, oh, it might be nice if I had a blank, fill in the blank, and then it came, right? And how many times and in ways have you been the recipient and the giver and the conductive energy for love and wealth and prosperity in your life? Maybe you were on the receiving end. You were on the receiving end sometimes, and sometimes you were on the giving end. This Empress energy is what is seeking to come out of you. I feel like in many ways you've shut yourself down from outsiders, but the Empress, she sits in plain view of all. She does not hide, okay? So where you've been the hermit, you're being asked to be the Empress. A very creative energy. Have you been using your creative talents and abilities? Because you got a download, you got information that's going to help you move forward. And it has to do with your creative abilities, helping you bring it into something you've been waiting on, So you're sitting here asking yourself, how do I move forward? I've got these goals. I've cut some things off. I've pulled my energy back. I got in harmony with spirit. And now I'm just waiting for the end of this overwhelming feeling. And I know I have great prosperity in front of me. And I know that the solutions are coming my way. There is a spirit animal here that wants to bless you today. Is that a sly fox? Look at that. He's got his fan wrapped in a kimono. Very Japanese looking here with a bowl of rice and some chopsticks. Everybody can't eat with chopsticks. Let me just tell you, I'm Korean. Everybody can't eat with chopsticks, okay? And the thing about it is, why do we say that? Everybody cannot receive the downloads you're getting. Everybody cannot understand this connection you have with spirit. Everybody can't eat rice with chopsticks. I'm just saying. Spirit downloads and communication with spirit is the rice, and the chopsticks is the skill. But if you look at this creature's gaze, they are very keenly fixed on something. That's this energy right here. Fixed on a vision, on a prize. But at the same time here, we have this energy of the Four of Pentacles. I've wrapped myself in this garment, and I'm holding my energy to myself right now. Self-focus. But what? My ears are on alert. My ears are perked up, ready to hear and listen and receive the messages, okay? And I'm constantly waiting for the internal guidance to come through in regards to which way I'm moving in my goals. Yes. And I've gotten a lot before with that moon behind me. I've received a lot intuitively. I have received a lot intuitively. And I know that there's more in store for me now. So let's see what the message is here. It says the fox, cunning, sexuality, creativity. Like the coyote, the fox is strongly associated with magic, supernatural power, and cunning. In the wild, it exists at the edges of field and forest, and in the mythical realm is a principal mediator between the human and spirit worlds. In Chinese folklore, the fox may assume a human shape at the age of 50. And at its 100th birthday, it becomes either a wizard or a lovely maiden. Message, you hear the sirens driving by my studio? Listen, okay? Red foxes are associated with sexual energy in the creative life force. Some Native American legends speak of a hunter discovering that his wife has a secret fox identity. So the energy of creativity peeks out to me greatly. The energy of the mediator between the human and spirit worlds definitely peeks out to me greatly because of all that we've gotten here. But I love the way it's saying on the age of 50, it could be, it takes on a human shape. 50, the halfway between the 100% between full, right? So it's like at halfway full, you finally get in tune with your human energy, potential, abilities, and creative qualities, right? And then at the 100th birthday, it's either a wizard or a lovely maiden. So it's like as you reach your spiritual fullness, you will be able to be this wizard who is able to manifest and create that energy of that empress right there that you're being brought to, right? But at the same time, it says, or a lovely maiden. And I feel like it should say, and a lovely maiden, because the empress is very lovely. And this is the energy you're being brought to. So this is a card from my new deck, the Animal Spirits Knowledge cards. Let me show you that because this is their debut on the channel. So I hope the messages have been helpful to you. And until I read again, thank you so much. Love you. Bye.